And
Okay.
now I am
Hello,
alone.
hello, hello, everyone. No, you're not
Oh my
alone.
gosh.
I'm here.
Oh my
Look. Oh, I
oh my
just popped.
gosh. Oh my gosh. He's alive. He's here. Everyone look, Heaven is among the stars. He's not just in the shadows, overseeing everything as it occurs. So what did you think about that set, love?
Well, that was a crazy first match.
A crazy first match, the first showing of Norasuke, and he was this close to taking a set off of Yuki. Incredible.
Yeah, that's the scariest part. Like, this is the best score we've seen against Yuki. Because, like, everything else was 23 and 20. So, like, going 28 against Yuki is kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah. We'll just see what Narasuke is able to cook up as the rest of this league goes on. Who knows? He may end up being the sleeper player. With that result against Yuki, I would definitely say so. But that is enough about Yuki and Narasuke. We shall now move on to the next match of today, which is
Charumera versus Delta.
And
a very interesting
as you all
matchup.
know, as you all know, we've already seen Delta and Charumera play previously, with Delta going 23 to 30 against Yuki and Charumera going 23 to 30 against Tomokun.
Absolutely. So yeah, I suggest we just go straight into the match and see how this goes. But yeah, a lot of expectations for this match. Yeah, let's get into this. They're both 0-1, so whoever gets this gets at least a win, which is nice in the beginning of the league to get at least one win to start off.
Oh yeah, 100%. Once you lose a match within a league like this, it all just comes down to it all comes down to like point difference. And well, actually set count and point difference really. But like if you're tied up with somebody for set count, you really want that point difference to come into play, baby. You do not want to lose when it comes to point difference. If situation dictates, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can roll right into it if we're ready.
Sure, absolutely.
No, he's gone again.
Okay.
I'm so sad.
No, I'll be back. You can commentate while I manage the overlay.
Yeah, true. What? Oh my goodness gracious.
Oops.
Okay, very interesting first few attacks there from both players here.
Okay.
Delta's he's just opting for the ghost road kick instead of what I thought. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty heavy. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to defend against that, unfortunately. I was wondering why at first it kind of seemed like Delta was gonna try to go for some kind of small attack off of the reds there at the beginning, but he instead opted to convert into like a two-chain attack, which kind of gave Charumera that open to go for that little two-chain hit there into that follow-up. And that Charumera is just gonna go for a 2-double here. Which honestly, this reminds me, Charumera is like one of those players who I think kind of takes into that habit of going for the quick aggression more often than other players really do. Which can be good, but it could sometimes serve as a detriment. Especially in a case like that where Delta is just able to kind of bury him quite a lot, and then he still had his transition open, so it didn't really matter that much that he expanded resources. His tail was a little wonky, but it was still workable.
Yeah, that's already pretty nice points we're getting. Like, it's been only 2 and yeah, there's some crazy shit happening, if I'm honest. Oh yeah, very hype.
Quick rounds, you love to see it sometimes. Oh, foregoing the 2-double option on Delta's side, instead opting to go for this, really nice group bonus supply at 3 into 4. And Charumera has a 4-double to 5, but it expands so much of his resources. Though it shouldn't be too bad. He does have a lot to build up. He just needs a green. He just needs a green.
Yeah, 8-chain, I think there's enough. There should be enough.
Should be enough for Charumera?
Oh, wait, no.
I don't think so. Wait,
Okay, there is enough, somehow.
It's enough, but the secondary here from Delta might actually just do their job unless he's able to get the greens again. He gets the greens. This is another 5-chain here from Charumera. Does Delta get the red that he needs? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
because he could just Ghost Row. Okay.
Looks... not sure that's fine, actually. Ooh.
No, it's perfectly fine for Delta.
Sends a free.
2 double here. 3 double, actually.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, this is dire for Charumera. I think this might actually just kill.
And the 5, yeah, the 5 just kills, probably.
He will not be able to get to his greens in time. Unfortunately so.
Wow.
Very, very good very good round from both of those players, showcasing some really good mid game. Delta showing off how good his Ghost Row maneuvering is, and Charumera got some good secondaries for sure. Okay, he fired his all clear first against Delta. Delta responds in like fashion.
5.
Is he gonna fire?
That's
no.
not enough at all.
Wait, this could be fine for Delta.
I wouldn't say fine, because there's like that 3-chain coming up.
But he still has space to work with here, so it's not entirely
it's game over. There's no way you can do the 5-chain. Yeah, there's just no way. There's absolutely no way.
Actually, no. He could have built a 5 out of that. It would have been very tough, but it was very much doable. The blue inside of column 5 would have definitely given him leverage. He just would have needed a lot of... It just would have required some crazy Ghost Row tech. I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, like so I'm saying it's impossible, so that way, if he actually manages to do it, I can just scream.
No.
Absolute cinema, yes.
You are giving the people the idea that anything is possible in this game. That's not what you're supposed to do. Wait, that's main from Charumera.
And Delta is trying to look forward my way to send, and that should be it. Okay, yeah,
he gets it.
Yeah,
that's all. Really good there from Delta to recognize. Oh wait, he was missing purples to make his chain real, and he managed to flip around to get exactly what he needed. 11 triple.
75k. Yeah, that's gonna kill. That was a close call, but it's okay.
Yeah, I would say so too. This set, I feel like, is 100% gonna go a little differently compared to the crazy pace action from... Oh my god, dude, here we go with this. Compared to Yuki and Norasuke. Like, again, Charumera loves his aggression, and it seems like he's just gonna try to use that to his advantage to gain some kind of leverage against Delta as much as he can. But I don't know how much of it will actually work in his favor.
That chain from Charumera, I have to mention it. Like, that 9-chain was absolutely like mental. That was insane. And sadly, Delta's chain doesn't work.
Man. I saw the vision. I saw what he wanted to go for. But just nothing really worked on the side that was extremely... Nothing worked on his transition side. Everything worked above his means.
Yeah, all that coming from the very early aggression from Charumera. Yeah, playing aggressive is sometimes very good.
Playing aggressive can be beneficial, if you know that your opponent doesn't necessarily have anything to properly respond with. But too much repetitive aggression can be detrimental. So in this case, if Charumera wants to maintain that level of freshness against Delta, he needs to make sure he can change up his aggression strategies in a way that lets everything he does feel relatively new. And Delta's just able to go straight into main regardless.
Yeah, very nice pin chain from Delta. Very, very nice one.
I think Charumera's chain might just be fine. No,
it's not. Yeah, it's not enough, sadly. That was a very good try, though, but it's not enough, sadly.
If it was a 9 chain, it would have counted 100% because it would have been, at the very least, it would have been like in the like 56 or 57k range, if not 60k. Like if we're taking into account like the power that came into that chain that Charumera had off of the 8, just add an additional link, and it would have gone up at least by a couple bands.
Kind of unlucky garbage on Delta's side. It's manageable, but it's bothering. Oh no!
Oh my gosh! I think he was contemplating if he wanted to full send, or if he wanted to kind of just play around it. But too much thinking. No. If you had the opportunity for it, you just send it off. But it's also, in that kind of situation, it makes sense because Delta only received, like, what was that? Like 2 nuisance.
That was 2 garbage,
You normally don't want to go for, like, a crazy response against that little nuisance. But sometimes it's vital. Okay.
Yeah, and he got pretty unlucky because he got, like, out of those 2 garbage, 1 landed in column 3, which killed him. So that's pretty unlucky. That's 1 out of 3 chance, basically. So yeah.
Oh my gosh. Charumera is, like, getting some crazy momentum off of these attacks here on Delta.
That's crazy dig, though. Crazy dig from Delta. He's not dying. He doesn't care. What do you mean, attacks? I don't care about your attacks. Okay, now we may have to care.
Oh, so close. He just needed that purple. If he had a purple-green, that would have been an insane 3-triple.
Absolutely.
But yeah, this kind of seems like all this like early aggression here from Charumera is giving him some insane leverage early on against Delta. But again, too much of that can be detrimental as the set goes on. He's going to have to switch it up. He's going to have to mix up his strategy with a little bit of maintain orientation alongside the typical aggression if he wants to keep Delta on his toes. But at the same time, he also needs to be sure to try to play Delta in his own game so that way Delta doesn't get any leverage himself.
Oh, and a quick attack.
Just like that. He plays Delta in his own game instead of just going for the good old reliable. In Royale, and now he's just kind of building up a small lead, but the small leads early on can be pretty decent. So let's see if he can keep this up. Okay, another early 2-double here from Charumera.
Actually, it's fine. It's fine for Delta.
Delta has that 2-double. Oh my god, he got so lucky that he didn't get, like, column 3 there by the last little third nuisance, but he needs a red. He is not getting that red attack. Oh wait, he needed more than just a red.
Yeah, he needed 2.
A purple green as well.
Oh yeah? Okay, I didn't saw that. I only saw the red trigger.
Yeah, red trigger, but it wouldn't have been enough to get him anywhere. It would have just like been kind of like that full stop kind of situation. Like, okay, cool. He got to what he needed to pop his transition, but nothing after his transition worked because he was missing so many colors.
I see.
Oh. Alright, I'm curious to see which attack pattern he's gonna go for here. Oh. Into the 4 chain here from Delta. Charumera has a 3-double into
5
4.
chain. That's perfect. That's perfect defense.
But Yeah, no, he actually has a lot of time to defend, and he goes straight into it.
There's more than enough. That should be like 40k.
Yeah. 40, no, almost 40k, but Delta has a secondary on the ready.
Very good.
Wait,
very good secondary.
This is enough. This is enough.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And what does Charumera have? He doesn't have anything, unfortunately. He's missing a lot to make it real.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, but good on Delta for managing some level of adaptation around the said aggression early on. Now this is kind of like where that point comes into which player is going to try to understand what the other does more often than not, and Charumera foregoes main. Wait, this is okay. He gets off a 2-chain. Delta gets a 2-chain response of his own, and Charumera is just going to eat the dust. Oh my gosh. Now Delta gets the lead back. Okay.
Yes, speaking of like that thing about aggression, like the point is that Delta is a very experienced player, so I feel that he has seen that kind of plays a lot of times, so he knows how to adapt to those. And that just shows how much experience means in that kind of game.
I agree with that, but I agree with that, and to that I would like to say that there also does come those times where players introduce new kinds of ways to approach the game, and in this case how Charumera is going for it is definitely something that will need a lot of time to get used to. Delta chain no longer works. He's missing. Yeah, his Delta chain no longer works.
Sadly.
Really good
100k from Charumera. That's very good. We have to mention that.
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, you can have experience in the game all you want, but you also have to take into account what your experience is comprised of. Is it comprised of a certain generation's approach to something, or is it a mixture? In some cases, at least with Delta, it's more so like a generation's approach to how Puyo is played, and not so much used to how this current generation and their meta goes about the game. So we may or may not see Delta struggle just a little bit to keep up with Charumera, like we see here in that round. He was kind of just trying to find some level of footing with what he was going for on the top of his board.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah.
Oh, both of them foregoing the all clear. It seems like okay.
Maybe it's on purpose. Maybe yeah.
I like to say it's on purpose because, like, again, like the all clear is nice and all, but if you're at that level where you and your opponent could just easily build a chain that outspeeds my all clear, what the heck is the point of me going for said all clear, you know? Like, I'm just giving you a free round, and that just could be a little infuriating.
Yeah, the issue with that kind of AC is just that it's very telegraphed. Once you go for it, your opponent knows that, yeah, you all have like a 3-4 chain, and then you have the bonus 5 lines of garbage, but yeah, it's very telegraphed.
Oh, very telegraphed. 3-chain all clears are the easiest to counter. Okay, nice 14 here from Delta.
On Charumera's side. No.
There. Unfortunately, his chain was nowhere near the same level as what Delta had. So even if he got that off, he was still gonna bite the dust in many which way. Whoa. Wow, this actually, you know what I said earlier about this set kind of not gonna be like the same level as Yuki versus Norasuke? I take that back. This set so far has been close. Neither player has really gotten a crazy lead against each other. Like, yeah, they have gotten some leads, but they haven't stuck with them because the other player has just made those small like steps that allowed them to kind of get them out of the rocks. Whoa, okay. Ghost row, ghost row, ghost row.
Fighting for it. Okay.
Oh, and he's out of the rocky situation. Still gonna take 8 nuisance though. For chain here from Charumera. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
But it's not enough. He gets Wadikomi'd.
Yeah.
And that Wadikomi secures the round for Charumera. Dog, Charumera needs to make sure that he can find the best ways possible to secure some of these, because Delta is like Yoshi in a sense. You may think you got him, but he will find a way out of any situation you put him in if you so decide to give him the time to.
Yeah, absolutely.
He does not like to die. Like, okay, that applies to a lot of these players, yes, but it's like, I would like to say Delta's specialty, in a sense. And it's also something I would say is Yoshi's specialty. Hence the comparison. Okay, but in this case, I want to say that Charumera is gonna win that round tenfold. These attacks coming in are just, there's not really much that Delta could really do to prevent himself from getting hit as hard as he has been. So he just has to find a way around it, essentially. He either needs to build in a way that keeps his trigger Puyo open, or he needs to force out the aggression against Charumera, so then have an immediate response. Oh my god, that napalm. What? 4 chain there from Charumera. 5 from Delta. It forces out a 3 chain response from Charumera, but everything he has is gonna be buried quite heavily. He's not gonna be able to get down to anything in time. He's just gonna lose that round.
Yeah.
Okay. We are like we've been at the 1/3 point for a while so far. It seems like we can't really say for certain who has advantage, but what we do know is that both of these players have are showcasing unique approaches, where you have one player who goes for like the volatile aggression in a sense, while as the other player kind of has those like smart strike, that has like the smart strike kind of energy. But no, Charumera is definitely getting in some smarter strikes, it seems. Oh my gosh, this 5 chain.
Right on
Delta's
time.
able to get to his main, yeah.
Let's not mention that's like 11. Although actually it's 10 triple.
62k though.
I think that's fine for Charumera. That looks fine. Let's see how this goes, but yeah, I'm pretty confident that should be enough.
This might be a 70k chain. 77. But here's the secondary here from Delta. I don't actually think it's gonna work out. Wait, no, it does.
It does. It's barely enough, but it does.
But then
that doesn't work though.
Only has
kind of okay, but that's disadvantage for Charumera.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to work around everything on the top of his board here.
5. Oh, it's not 5 actually. It's a 7 chain. Ooh.
From Delta, Charumera finally gets something going.
Okay, that's
here.
good. That's good. That's a 6 chain.
He loses the red.
That's so unfortunate. That was such a good attempt.
Losing that red link there at the top due to that 4 double, like, yeah, it helped reduce the nuisance down to just 31. No, it was 37 nuisance Puyo, but at the same time, you really needed that 7th link if you were confident in the chances of the chain being longer by 1 actually returning what you wanted it to. So sometimes power can be detrimental to the overall effect of your chain, especially if your maximum chain output ends up lower than what you were after. So it's like you have to kind of pick your pockets in that case. But you don't have to pick your pockets in a situation where your opponent is just kind of allowing themselves to be open to any suspecting attacks, like how Charumera was able to go through Delta's defenses.
That was a good one. That's what I gotta say. Like, yeah, Charumera really keeping up like the aggressive plays. And yeah, it seems like it's working very well for him.
Yeah, normally Delta is very good when it comes to playing defensively, but it's kind of like the same case when it came to Yuki. He's just not really finding ways to properly adapt. Here we go, though.
That's a very good 6-chain. Very, very good 6-chain. That forces main. Well, that forces death.
That is what you expect to see against someone like Delta and how he generally approaches the game in a sense. Like going for those kinds of attacks. But because of the style that Charumera goes for, Delta's like usual specialties, you won't really see that much. So it's just a matter of what can he do with how Charumera approaches the game and him himself. Adaptation, baby.
Let's see where I up again. Will we get some... Wait.
Oh.
Delta's out of main. Oh no, he's not. Okay, yeah, because he has come to purple. I'm stupid. It's fine.
Delta goes straight into main, it looks like. Oh no, Charumera needs to... Oh no! He got the worst RNG he possible.
Yeah, and everything breaks, so it's gonna be like an 8-chain. A very sad-looking 8.
Oh yeah, that's just gonna eliminate everything.
Don't get sleepy yet.
No, I'm not getting sleepy. I will never get tired. But yeah, I think something that I am noticing is that Delta is blocking off his like trigger Puyos a lot up high up on his board, which is something that he did against Yuki as well, and that's why Yuki was able to sneak out so many good attacks against him. So my suspicion would be that if Delta wouldn't like block off his main so much, would he be able to keep himself alive against like Charumera's insane attacks more often? Or
just like that.
Or is Charumera's attacks just like very smart strikes that doesn't really matter? What?
Yeah, that back and forth we just got was like crazy. Oh, you got the perfect piece! The perfect piece!
Oh my god, it's still
the little perfect
going
piece!
On.
And maybe like it's the W because that's like a free chain. Oh, it's 4.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Okay, no, it's fine.
It freaking returns, brother. What are we talking about? What are we doing here? Okay, tanks that. I think he may just need to fire. Yeah, he has no choice but to fire.
No,
4-chain here from Delta, and Charumera has a 5 double into 6.
That's just death.
That's the round for Charumera. Keeping this set extremely close still. We might just get another Yuki versus Noratsuke situation here, y'all. Yeah. We might just see this set go all the way to beyond 25-25. Which, hey, I'm all for. More Puyo to take notes off of is more Puyo to take notes off of.
That's
so, true. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't tripping about it.
Yeah, personally, I call that doing a Iku Void. Because when they play, they always do this. So yeah.
Something America.
Even just like yesterday in Le Donjon, we got 24-25 between Iku and Void. Like every single time it's like that. It's scary. I don't know how they do this. Must be planned or something.
Nah, the way they approach the game is just so evenly packed. It's just so evenly packed that no, Charumera gets the stronger one. Yeah, actually, it doesn't matter. They're both the same damage output. Charumera was just faster.
Yeah,
That's what I
just
meant
gets
to say.
slightly faster. So yeah, it's actually a decent advantage. Like he has a 1 to 2 piece advantage, which at that level is kind of a lot.
Way too.
Okay, 4.
Like way plenty. 5 here from Delta, it looks like.
Good defense.
4 chain here from Charumera.
Okay, it's kind of no, it's not main from Delta, but he uses a lot of resources. Almost another AC for Charumera. The 4th chain.
No.
Oh, okay. Now that's very hard to work around. There is things that can be done.
It actually isn't that hard to work around. He's perfectly fine.
Yeah, but Delta has a lot of resources now, so yeah, it's kind of very difficult to win the exchanges here. Just go straight into it. Gonna be a 6th chain. No.
Oh, I think Charumera just realized he had absolutely nothing to fight off against that 6. Now, say if that was like a 3-chain attack from Delta instead, maybe Charumera would have risked it because at the very least he would have been able to survive and or counter. But, you know, many such cases, love. Still a extremely close set. Oh my lord. English is still failing me to this very day. In Korea.
English is difficult. But I have the excuse because I'm not a native English speaker.
No.
Yes?
No. Mr. Frenchman, you are not allowed to say that. You are not allowed to say that as Charumera responds and responds in such a crazy way to Delta's attack, and he's just actually unable to really find a response.
I'm not sure what there was on Charumera's side. I'm not sure if there was like a good trigger or not. Like his chain was very hard to read, but yeah.
He had a good trigger. He was just trying to go for kind of very strange extension choice because he wasn't very confident in his chain actually countering what Delta had because of that power. Like, I think Delta is taking into account the amount of power that Yuki used against him in his set and is trying to apply that against all of his other sets because power is extremely important in this game. Like, even just a little bit of a nuisance difference can mean so much. Like, in that beginning portion of that round where Charumera was just throwing out those 2 chains, like, that meant so much in a sense of Delta had way more nuisance to have to work around. Like, as opposed to if Charumera just threw out regular 2 chains, where it was just like maybe 4 to 6 nuisance Puyo max. Here we go, 2 chains with a little bit of power involved. And then another 2 chain here from Charumera. Delta's got a 3. Then he goes for a thorn into another thorn. Oh boy, that was so close to killing.
Yeah, that was a close call. Very close.
Everything on his transition is extremely weird though, and Delta can just go into main.
There's ways to fix that, but yeah, it's very difficult. Probably using column 2 shenanigans.
I don't think he can fix it. Yeah. The ability to fix that was long overdue. It was long overdue when he wasn't able to secure the kill against Delta. Because if you're gonna go for a heavy commitment like that, you need to make sure you secure the kill, because otherwise just about everything you were doing was all for naught, you know? Because like Delta is one of those opponents that really doesn't like to die. So you have to make sure you can kill him when it is deemed necessary. There we go, back into like the neutral game.
Okay, that's
Charumera with the insane 4 double. Norasuke foregoing anything else. Oh wait, no, he actually didn't have anything.
No, there wasn't. He had no opportunities, sadly. And so we're halfway through officially, and it's 15-15.
Oh wow, halfway point, bro.
That's kind of
today.
crazy.
today, it seems like is the day of extremely close sets where you really weren't expecting them to be close sets, but you know, you're happy about it because it's more Puyo you get to watch. So you just chill.
True.
Exactly. Okay, is he gonna go for the... No. Charumera is gonna go for the 2 double into 3 here, but Delta doesn't have a response. Wait a minute, he can maybe get out of it. No, he can't. That's gonna kill him.
Oh no! It doesn't kill.
Oh my god! But that's gonna kill him though.
I still feel like that was a huge commitment from Charumera because his transition was kind of messed up, and Delta just needed 1 red to send off a huge chain, but sadly didn't got it. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, 80.
The thing about that is the fact that it worked out for Charumera. In most cases, you really would not ever in your life or a million years go for such a crazy commitment like that. Especially if you're not that confident in your build in itself. Because if you're not confident in your build, you're kind of just setting yourself up for failure, love. What?
Oh, the Merido die from Delta? Okay, I love it.
Oh no, Charlie gets buried. Oh no,
it's
watch
kind
out,
of
just like...
fine. Just needs to find some fixes, and Delta will do fine. Which it already kind of is.
Oh, well, I guess he's okay. Charumera is just forced into firing main here.
Okay. It's a 7.
Okay,
Huge
6,
tail
7.
from Delta. Huge
I don't know
tail.
if this counter... No, it
Yeah,
counters.
yeah, absolutely does.
Oh my gosh. Well,
okay. Yeah, that's only 4.
You know, I guess we learned something new today. Today's lesson for this stream is this: if your opponent uses Mario Dodai, so long as it's not Hiku, you lose.
What do you mean if it's not Iku? Iku would cook you in the Mario Dodai set. I'm saying it on stream, I don't care.
No, he would not.
He would
not as
so
badly. He wouldn't cook. I would cook him so bad. Not as badly as Delta cooked Charumera in that round, but I would absolutely demolish EQ in using Mario Dodai. Why? Because I don't use Mario Dodai myself, baby.
Yeah.
So I win by default.
Wins the battle by doing absolutely nothing. Luigi cosplay.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Because I'm just goated like that. Okay.
Well, Delta also going for Mary Dota, actually.
Oh. But no, wait, yeah, oh my gosh.
It is, but it's kind of really buried and hard to recover.
But it's a Mary Dodai. There's nothing you can do there.
Yeah, I just needed like perfect pieces to fix up all of that transition. And yeah, it was just that hard to recover.
Yeah, you hate to see those situations occur. But it's like, what more can you really do?
Yeah.
Well, there's always that level of you want to try something different for the one time to see where it gets you, and what better way to do that than in an actual match with an actual opponent to see like where your shortcomings are when it gets actual people. Oh, Ghost Rose not gonna work in his favor.
Oh my god, 2-point lead. What the fuck? How is that possible? How?
A 2-point lead. Oh my god. With how this set was starting off, it really looked like that Charumera was gonna kind of run away with it. He's gonna get the yellows.
Yeah.
Nope.
Here comes the 5 chain.
Nope. Charumera is at a severe disadvantage now.
Yeah.
This is a crazy disadvantage, bro. Oh my goodness.
And here comes the 6 chain that will probably just kill. I don't see, there's just no way to get the 6 chain. Oh, 3-point lead? Okay. Delta's cooking.
He's almost at the 2/3 point. He's almost at the 2/3 mark of the set in Kuroi Yard. Still very strange to see like how overall this set's been relatively close. I think Delta's now started to kind of adapt to the aggressive mindset that is Charumera. That in tournament is kind of like toned down his aggression just a little bit. Instead of going for like all these crazy attacks, he's just going for these small but detailed twos. That's working out somewhat well for him.
7th chain, 8th chain.
Wait a minute.
Just like that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Nope.
Yeah, I was thinking that Delta had like access to main there, but oh no, he did not. Unfortunately so. You know how that whole like little ordeal goes, you know? It's like you almost have it, but you're just not entirely there yet. I like to say respect to Delta for at least trying something out that was a little abstract, but nah.
Oh wow, that's a huge commitment.
Speaking of abstract,
perfect extension from Charumera. Almost gets the AC, just missing one blue, literally just one blue.
Speaking of abstract,
and he's getting back. No lead, no lead allowed here.
No. This is, look, if you're Delta, you kind of want to maintain whatever lead you have, or you kind of want to recover that lead. Well, actually, no, both of these players, if I'm going to keep it a $150, because both of them are -7 right now.
Yeah.
I just realized that. So, yeah, if you're either one of these players, you really want to get a good lead and then try to maintain it so you can get into that positive range again. Okay, 5 chain from Charumera. Delta's gonna take like what was that? Like 40?
Yeah.
No, it was 29 nuisance there that Delta had to take.
Very hard to tank. And we're back in heaven. Yay! Never ending.
Which of these players will reach that 2/3 mark first? I am banking on Delta. So that means you have no choice but to bank on Charumera. And if Charumera doesn't get it, France is losing. Whatever games they play. Yeah.
Okay, Delta is French now. Riona said it.
What? I said Charumera!
No, I don't care. Everyone is French.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Oh, wow.
Perfect timing for Charumera.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's actually no way.
Ooh.
Wait, hang on a second. Come on, Delta. Yup,
no,
that's
the
enough.
purple.
That's enough.
Okay, the purple actually breaks.
That's
okay,
enough.
Yeah, it's way more than enough. I wasn't sure if the purple on turn 6 would break, but it did. And so, yeah. 20 mark, threshold.
That's what I'm talking about, Delta. I'm not biased towards either player. I love both of them equally. They are doing wonderful jobs.
Yeah, AC. Slightly better on Delta's side. Yeah, actually much better. Much better.
Oh, yeah. Having space advantage and resource. Like, the thing is, though, is that sometimes it isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world if you are to receive nuisance early on and, like, all clear state. Because sometimes that extra speed is, oh my god, that only sent 1 nuisance.
1. It is the one, the chosen one.
1. Ooh, that's gonna be bad for Delta.
Especially
oh my god.
Free chain forward.
Wait,
okay,
no,
fine, that's fine.
No, that's a.
Here comes the 6.
That's 5 chain. Holy
okay,
fake demons.
Yeah, 1.
Oh
that's
my lord. Well, the holiest of angels are indeed born from the fakest of demons.
21, 19.
Well, 9 plus 10 is one of these answers. Which one is it?
That's a very tough question. I
Exactly.
haven't studied math, so yeah, I don't know.
Oh, come on. You're from France. You should know this.
19.
What's with the silence? Wrong answer, Waffle.
I knew I would get it wrong.
Oh my god. Wait, is
Okay,
Charumera
main
going
chain.
straight for main? Oh my god. I think it's been a while since we've seen these players go for main chain battles. Charumera seems to have
That's a
what looks to
14
be a
chain.
14 chain.
Yeah. Oh, it's 14 double,
And
but yeah,
no,
pretty much
13.
the same.
Oh no.
Almost
I think
AC on
it's
data side with the 15 chain.
Oh my, no, it's a 16.
16
What?
chain. Almost 17.
Oh my god.
Almost a 17 chain with just one missing green. 146k.
Imagine 2 times this weekend we witnessed a 17 chain. Come on, man. My heart can only take so much.
My heart can only take one 17 chain, but not two.
No. Yeah. Oh my lord, dude. Okay. Ooh, strong.
Very nice
Four
for
chain.
chain. Oh, the reverse! Reverse on
his-
Charumera's side! That was hella smart.
Man. That was unfortunate for Delta though, with his Key Puyo being buried by like that blue really set him back quite substantially.
Actually, he had a very good free chain if he popped the blues, but he didn't got any.
He got fast nuisance. That's why.
Yeah.
Because like if there was a more drop after the 4th link on that follow up chain from Charumera, he would have been fine.
Yeah. It's that close. That's why quicks are so good. Like if you can, you should always go for quicks. Always.
Yeah, having that level of efficiency to have nothing fall down on your Puyos after like any kind of resolve is always really good. So what? Yo,
that trigger. Is that the yellow or not?
Yo,
there is, but it doesn't. Oh,
but
it isn't connected.
The fact that he got that off, a 8-chain attack. Yo, Delta, you are a fiend. Oh my gosh. Like, again, Delta's that kind of player that you really should not allow to get any kind of leverage when it comes to Ghost Row. If they have to rely on Ghost Row to win, you need to kill them, because they are going to win one way or another. Oh my lord. And I'm curious to see who's gonna pop first. Charumera pops first. And then Delta responds with what looks to be a 4-5 chain here from Charumera.
Has to send, okay, very nice Grand Prix send here.
With a 5, but Charumera has everything available to him, so
that kind of cuts, but it should be fine. Yeah, it's your 6 chain.
Wait, this might actually counter. Oh my god, this counters.
Yeah,
what? Wait, but then what about Charumera?
Oh no! Just one piece away. The one piece.
The one piece was real.
Yeah.
But not in the case of helping him out.
Just imagine, like, we find out that the one piece is like a Puyo. It's like the green Puyo.
Haha. Well, in that case, throws Puyo at you.
Yeah, true. That's actually the biggest weapon that exists in the world. That's Puyos.
Yeah, I agree. Throws Puyos at you.
Okay.
Oh,
those yellows are nasty from Delta.
Oh no, he clears the yellows. Yeah. But then he still has like that lick of nuisance to work with. But this isn't too bad. Oh no, I don't think he wanted to put that yellow there. Okay, never mind. He was going to get to the greens.
Yeah, actually, the yellow doesn't change pretty much anything because that was just too much to dig in no time.
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't gonna be able to get to that. What's it called? what was it? He wasn't going to be able to get to the green anyway because he wasn't getting any greens in his queue. It was just myriad yellows. Which, like, you hate to see it, but what more can you really do about that, you know? Yeah.
That's how it is.
You just gotta go with the flow, even if the flow is non-existent. Oh, cutting that down to just a 4-chain, and Charumera is forced to respond with a very shallow 3.
And the phone right after.
Oh my lord.
Okay, actually Delta is taking a good lead here, especially like towards the end of the set. A 4-point lead is nothing to laugh at.
Oh yeah. It's the first time in a while that we've seen like a lead like this occur, which is pretty sick. Let's see where it goes on. Because, like, again, if you're Delta in this case, you really want to keep this lead just so you can get out of the negatives. But if you're Charumera, you really don't want your opponent to have any kind of lead against you. Because it's like, if you're going to stay in the negatives, you want to keep your opponent in the negatives. But he's not going to do a very good job at trying to keep Delta from escaping the negatives, as he loses that round quite swiftly. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Okay, here we go. It seems like Charumera is going to try to go back to the old reliable of the quick aggression here. Is it going to work out for him? I actually don't think it is. Because that's a 4-chain from Delta. Dude, no. Charumera.
Let's see, but yeah, Delta just has a very big advantage here.
Oh yeah, he just needs like one good pop and he just takes the round entirely. Oh no, this is full send actually.
Yeah, because he has the space advantage, so he knows that if he fills up his whole screen with the chain, there's no way that Charumera can keep up, because he just doesn't have the space to build that much. It's like math.
78k, bro. Yeah, 78k.
And a 6-point lead. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Yep, Delta is en route to getting out of the negatives.
Yeah.
Like again,
it feels like I just blinked and it went from exactly even to 6-point lead. Like, this is crazy.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, these rounds can either go on for long periods of time, or like they can just happen and you don't even realize that, oh my gosh, we're already a round later into the set. What the heck? Oh no, this is bad for Delta. Never mind.
No, he's cracked. Finds the 2.
Oh, no,
actually, no, he's not fine at all. No fine.
Oh, that brother dead.
Goodbye.
Oh no, that brother dead.
Okay, just pop the 1. Who cares?
They're just gonna go for it? Okay. Oh, is there a second all clear? Is there a second? No, not anymore.
Yeah.
They both decide to forego it, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. That's just fair.
Yeah, I think in a case like this, you kind of do want to be willing and able to opt out of an all clear, or like out of being procced into only finding a second all clear if it's applicable. Okay, what is this?
Isn't there an issue on Delta's transition?
I don't see how it works.
Wait.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Wait, no, it does work.
My bad.
Yeah, it's okay. We're both silly. We're both silly, but I don't think this counters. Oh yeah,
it doesn't even counter. Like that was crazy. I was like, it's been like 15 seconds since I was trying to read that transition, and I was like, no, there's no way that works. Like, I'm sure. And then I see it, and I'm like, okay, I'm stupid. It's just that good.
I think what he needed to occur for him was he really needed that blue link. Because if he had that blue link, his chain would have won that round entirely. Now, this is that point in the set where Delta needs to win 3 in a row to get out of the negatives in this set specifically. So long as he doesn't, so long as like Charumera isn't able to sneak any more rounds in. Oh no, he's not gonna be on track for that to occur. Oh, where? Is he gonna go ban for ban and like main chains? No, 6 chains from Charumera. I think Delta's chain is main, but he loses. No, it's only
no,
7.
Oh, maybe that was on purpose actually. That looks like something made on purpose because that was a perfect call for defense.
And then he just has a immediate response into a 10 chain. Yeah, it's 10 chain counter.
Barely enough.
No, it's more than barely enough.
Oh yeah. Don't trust the French.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean don't trust the French?
I'm just saying random bullshit on the mic and hoping I'm right. Which I am sometimes.
Sometimes you say?
Yeah.
We can put that to the test. We can put that to the test.
If you want to, I mean, I won't prevent you.
Alright then, so who's gonna win this set? Delta or Charumera?
Delta.
We'll see.
5 chain?
5 chain from Delta. I don't really know if I'm in full agreement with the 5 chain choice here from Delta, but it could. But that's an 11 chain.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, okay, and now Delta is officially going to stay in the negatives, even if he were to win this set. Which, like, again, it's completely okay.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see how things proceed going forward.
Yeah, just take 2 points and go away like that. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, true.
I will say, because Charumera can really just like come up with a very precise attack and just snatch 1 point or 2, and then yeah, he can start coming back like that. That wouldn't be surprising actually.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, 2 double response here against that 3. Oh,
very nice defense.
Oh no, he's foregoing the option that I would have expected. Oh yeah, I guess he knew that Charumera would have seen that coming, so he instead opted for the safer route. Oh, good lord. That did a heavy hit. Oh man, he just needs like that one more
probably just go for main, yeah. Again, he knows like, I have space advantage, my whole screen is filled with my chain. Yeah, just good luck countering that. There's no way. That's checkmate, basically.
Yeah.
Actually, that cuts. He did only a 10, 69k, nice.
I don't
think that cuts too. That cuts too.
Charumera's chain doesn't counter, unfortunately.
Oh.
And it's match point for Delta.
Il lise la balle de match.
We'll see how things can go going forward.
No IC, no yellows. Charumera building very high up on the transition. Maybe you look for something. Let's see.
I could suspect that he's trying to go back to like the all reliable that got him to advantage in the first place in the set, but it's not going to work out well. He's just instead going to opt for the 6 chain attack. Delta goes straight into main, it looks like. Wait, no, it's a 5 double. Oh, that's gonna respond.
It is enough, okay, versus main.
Oh,
that's huge advantage for Delta. If he just gets the extension right, I don't see how it doesn't win this. It's only 8. Yeah, there's no way.
Oh, I think this might just be. This might unfortunately just be over for Charumera. This is a 9 chain with insane power from Delta. Oh my goodness gracious!
Crazy last round.
This set was extremely close from beginning to end. But like Delta Like it was extremely close all the way up till they got to that near the 2/3 point, and then Delta just started to run away with it, applying a lot of the lessons that he had learned, a lot of the stuff that he had gained from his set against Yuki, and was just able to adapt to the crazy aggression that Charumera had going for himself, not allowing Charumera to get those cheesy rounds in. Because, like I said at the beginning of the set, extreme aggression can be good in the sense of doing it here and there throughout a set to kind of keep your opponent engaged with you. But if that's the only tactic that you try to push for in multiple rounds in a rhythm, it is going to get counter-picked extremely fast, and that is what we saw.
Yeah, absolutely. But that was one hell of a match.
Yeah. And then now now Delta is -1 now, instead of just being deep in the negatives. Actually, not deep in the negatives. I think the person as deep as in the negatives right now is Charumera, because 23-30, 24-30. Let's not count out the fact that all of these sets so far have been at minimum a 10-point difference. We've had a 20-30 Live Yuki, 23-30 Tomokun Charumera and Yuki Delta, 24-30 Charumera Delta, and then a 28-30 Norasuke Yuki. So far, these have been some very tight-packed sets. It's just a matter of these players, or one player or another is able to kind of find the way to glide with a crazy advantage as the set nears the apex. Can there be a way to find some level of adaptation to prevent that from happening on one side or another? Or will that be a common theme among certain rounds?
Yeah, very curious to see. So as you can see on the schedule, there's no matches next week. But in 2 weeks, we're gonna get Norasuke Charumera and Tomokun Libe on the same weekend. Which again, I say this to all the matches, but it's insane. All those matches are just that freaking good. I'm so excited to see them.
I'm so sad. I'm gonna miss Tomoku versus Libe and Norasuke versus Charumera, because those matches are gonna be so sick to watch. I'll be watching the stream though for sure, but I won't be on. I won't be on for them, but I will be on for all the other matches.
Yeah, you deserve a break too. You deserve a break.
Yeah, really? What makes you say that? I haven't been on for everything. Oh wait. Actually, hang on a second. How many matches have happened? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I've been on for every single match up to this point.
You did everything.
Oh my gosh. But hey, I like being on. These matches are extremely fun to cast,
Yeah, I appreciate the devotion. The Ascension devotion. And it rhymes.
Heck yeah. Heck to the yeah, baby. But any closing notes that you would like to add on to this, or no?
Well, like I said, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Join the Ascension Discord server if that's not done yet to see all our upcoming events. And we're also sharing a lot of just community stuff happening. So yeah, if you'd like to, join the Ascension Discord. And yeah, with that, we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Thank you, Riona, for commenting, and of course, Riley earlier.
Yeah, thanks to Riley. Even though he isn't here, he was on for that Puyo GRS Asia tournament that happened with Yoshi. So shout out to Riley, an extremely great caster. We hope to see more of him on the Ascension side. He's been around a lot for the Ascension side because the commentating is a lot of fun. Shout out to Riley. That guy is an extremely good commentator, and he is somebody that you can take a lot of notes from when it comes to casting and understanding Puyo. So yeah,
and a very nice guy.
And thank you. Oh yeah, 100%. And thank you, Haven, for once again having me. I appreciate you allowing me to come up here and run my gums through all of these matches so far. Much appreciated, love.
No, it's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. So yeah, we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Have a nice day, everyone. And see you next time.
Have a nice night, whatever location you're in. We shall cross again.
It's 1 a.m. here in France.
Go to sleep. Oh my lord.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Whatever. See you guys soon. Bye bye.